Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Abaribe has proven that he is an ardent supporter of Nnamdi Kanu, despite the fact that it was almost causing him a lot of trouble when Nnamdi Kanu left Nigeria because of the threat against his life. Abaribe has made a very wonderful statement about Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that when Nnamdi Kanu was repatriated back to Nigeria, Abaribe, via his media person, Uchenna Awom, made Nigerians to understand that the relevant section and charter presuppose that the detainee should be humanly treated while in custody of the state. It was talking to the federal government that whatever that happened, they should give Nnamdi Kanu a human treatment, not to treat him otherwise. Went further to tell them that what it means is that it is a duty of the government in this instance to protect him and ensure the respect of his fundamental human right while his trial lasts. For now, it is strict law that he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But right now, he has made another shocking statement, which goes an extra mile to prove that Abaribe is not just, a brother of Nnamdi Kanu, but also an ardent supporter. We're going to look at the statement he has made, and at the same time, we are going to consider the responses of Nigerians in this regard. Now, according to the news, Senate Minority Leader Nnamdi has insisted he would stand shorty again for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, given the same circumstance. Wow. Abaribe stated these on Wednesday during an interview on TVC Journalist Hangout. The lawmaker explained that he stood shorty for Kanu because it was a condition imposed by the court. According to Abaribe, the court ordered that one of the shorties must be a senator, and as the chairman of the Southeast Senator Caucus then, he had to offer himself. When asked whether Senator Madu, who is now the chairman of Southeast Caucus, would agree to stand as shorty for Kanu should the need arise, Abaribe said he would not know. Abaribe said there is a difference between jumping bail and escaping for your life. I went back to court and deposed that on the basis of the principle of last seen, that the last people seen with him were soldiers of the Nigerian army who were invading his father's residence. The judge ultimately ruled that she will revoke bail and issue a warrant of arrest, thereby removing us from the responsibility of providing him. Abaribe was then asked if he would be willing to stand shorty for Kanu again if the IPOB leader was offered bail. In his reply, he said, if the circumstances are the same, then why not? The first time, the judge said they needed a senator to be part of a shorty. So if a judge says that again, that they need a senator, I don't see why I wouldn't. I am a senator, and I come from the Southeast. We can't run away from our responsibility. He's our son. He's from our state. Wow. Abaribe always pulling surprising strings. Nobody can do this. I don't know why the TVC journalists have to ask that now that Madu is the chairman of Southeast Senators Caucus, would he give in to being a shorty to Nnamdi Kanu if the need arises? I wonder why he asked that. At least we can still remember what happened, in Germany, where Madu was beaten up by IPOB, and now he's asking that question. I like this guy. I like Abaribe. Abaribe is a smart dude. You can't put him in a corner and think that you can finish him there. He will always have a way of escape. But however, that's not really our concern. We're looking at the level of love existing between Abaribe and Nnamdi Kanu. It's really surprising, despite what happened some few times ago or few months ago, where threats were everywhere that he was going to be arrested, because that was where he found himself. There were threats. People were like, if Nnamdi Kanu was speaking ill of the country and is almost tearing the country apart, then Abaribe, who stood as a shorty, should be arrested the same way it happened to Ali Ndume over, being a shorty to Miana and all of that. But, one interesting thing about being a senator or being in a lofty position like that is that you should have the provision of the Constitution in your fingertips. Talking about the last scene, the last people that they saw with him, that was what saved the day. Because if Nnamdi Kanu just, took off when there were no threats anywhere against his life, I believe that long ago Abaribe would have been arrested and maybe possibly put in prison, especially when the pressure was really up, But being that he knows the law and has everything in his fingertips, when the need arises, he went straight to the court and did the needful, and, he wasn't under pressure. But, the interesting part here is that he's one person, Abaribe, one person that cannot back down and cannot give up on his responsibility. And nobody. I believe that today, if it happens again that Miana, the demand shorty from Miana, Ali Ndume will not even. Ali Ndume will pretend as if they're not even talking to him. But here we are with Nnamdi proving that blood is thicker than water and showing Nigerians that he will always stand to defend his own. All right, let's just look at what Nigerians have to say. This one here says, Abaribe, you are one good supporter of IPOP. We know what we will do to you when the time is ripe. We will show you that it was what it defending us thus far. Another person here says, can Nnamdi Kanu do this to another person if Abaribe was in a situation? That I don't know, because he has not found himself in that situation. Another person here said, this is really, really touching. I did not believe that this kind of response will be coming from the person of our honorable senator, Nnamdi. He has proven that truly he is a father, not just any person. Another person here says, this touches me a great deal. At least we have people who have a good mind towards his fellow people. Another person here says, this is a proof that Nnamdi is truly, he said, Nnamdi understand democracy to its tenets. All right, we would like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's your position on the statement made by Abaribe once again about Mazi, standing shorty for Mazi Nnamdi?